So something flashed on my television. I use television figuratively. I don't actually have a TV. I do, but there's no channels in it. It's just for the devices, Roku's and all that stuff. But I believe Rachel said it. She reminded me. Because I know her like that, right? About Trump's security marching into his doctor's office and stealing his records. What's in them? What's he hiding in his medical records that was so... The White House should have them. Okay, but did you have to come in like a thief in the night and steal them? Like, you couldn't just say, hey, bring me my medical records, or I'm about to send Bob over there and they're going to come pick them up. Like, did you really have to do the whole jackbooted thug type of thing? Let's go with 9. 9 and then 10. What's on the bottom? 2 of Wands. What's on the top? Temperance. Healing. 8 of Cups. Walking away in abandonment. When I can't. Lord. Okay. Gather yourself. Oh, Lord, have all the mercy. When I picked up that card, the word I heard was bone spurs. Oh, Jesus. Take the wheel and the trunk, because I don't need that either. Lord, have all the mercy. I heard bone spurs, and the reason, no, he doesn't have bone spurs. The reason I heard it was his medical records are full of lies. This is the 8 of Cups is a card of walking away from something, like an abandonment type of deal. And what I got was, there are things in there that would reveal that a lot of what he says and a lot of what they have said is false. I mean, but never mind. I was going to say, find someone who believes, but you know what? A lot of people believe everything that man says, so moving on. King of Swords. There's your trump, right in the middle. Under the healing card, mind you. What follows is the Fool. Now, every time somebody reads on Trump, they get the Fool. The Fool of the Tower. And it's... like, okay, I don't know. Like, I'm trying not to be, but he's a fool. But this is like a charming fool, but this is not what this means. This is foolish. Because if Donald Trump was smart, or intelligent, should I say? Those are two different words. Well, if he was smart or intelligent, if he was as smart as at least a jar of pudding, he wouldn't have ran for president. It messed up his whole life. He can't do what he wants to do like he used to do anymore. Because he said this is harder than he thought it was. He misses his old life. Well, of course you do. People don't run for president so that people will clap for them. They run because they want to make a change. That's what you ran for, was so that people would clap for you. Fool. You didn't think this through. Mind you, we're talking about your medical records now. But what's in them? Why steal your medical records? It's a lie. You didn't think that through either with that fool card. Going out on a whim. The 10 of Pentacles. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's a family record. The 10 of Pentacles is a family record. Family record usually of money, but now we're talking about medical record. What's going on in your family tree that needs to be hidden? That would be an interesting little New York Times expose type of thing. To go look up the family tree and see what in the world is in there that could lead to something in his medical record that he would want to keep hidden. Because it's full of lies, at the 8 of Cups. Bone spurs man. So we got the 6 of Cups. Again, with the nostalgia. Something in the past that needs to be looked at. Something in the past. The 7 of Wands. Goodness. Like there's whatever's in the past is under lock and key. It's like vaulted shut. This is the card of defense. He's gonna have a respiratory problem too. I just got that. If he doesn't have one already. He could be asthmatic, I'm not sure. So the Emperor. What if he has an ulcer? An ulcer, but like a, I'm not familiar, I'm not a doctor, so don't get me to lying, but would alcohol or something acidic, again, I'm assuming that it would, but like I said, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. And I'm not in a position to go look it up because I'm not by the computer. Would alcohol or something highly acidic worsen an ulcer or give you some sort of reaction? Because that's what I get. The 3 of Cups. Well, there again with the drinking. He's not a drinker though, is he? Maybe that's the family history. Addictions. Because it's under lock and key, like it's vaulted shut. And then Judgment. So he's relatively healthy. Well, relative, meaning an overweight 70-year-old man with a family history of whatever is not in the worst shape, because actually money has sort of kept him alive because he can afford the different things that he needs to afford to keep himself alive. So we get it's full of lies with the 8 of Cups. So it's full of lies. There's him, the King of Swords, the Fool. That's where I get the respiratory problem from. It is a family, something in his family tree is not good. There is a cholesterol problem with the 6 of Cups. The Seven of Wands also tells me something about respiratory or upper chest problem. It's not heart because there's no heart card here, but cholesterol can lead to heart problems naturally because that's fat in your blood that will clog your arteries. There's also about an ulcer and a potential for one if he doesn't have one now. I didn't think he was a drinker. I don't think he is. Maybe this is not necessarily alcohol because this is not my Nine of Cups is my alcohol problem. This is more of a, could be an excess. An excess. That's what it could be. So excess of anything is not good for you. The Judgment card is where I also get a cholesterol problem or something from his past, something he's always dealt with. He's always dealt with cholesterol, but he's not necessarily on a medicine for it. Well, there are some medicines, and I learned this today, that doctors will prescribe you that are not used for that in particular thing. Like for, let's say, just an example. This is not true. Just say for an example, that Tylenol gets rid of headaches, right? Let's say the doctor prescribed you Tylenol for nosebleeds. It's that kind of thing. So they know something we don't know, as in there is something in the Tylenol that could get rid of a nosebleed or coagulate or something like that to where it would stop. So that's kind of what I'm saying is he's not on a cholesterol medicine, but he is on something for cholesterol. Because there are some things that they will prescribe you that are not made for cholesterol, but they are, I guess, good for it. And I learned that today because someone is prescribed a depression medicine that is not for depression. It's for something else. But anywho, there are secrets in his medical file. There are secrets in his family's history that are in those records that he decided to steal. New York Times, get on that.